Right, and they do it by text and by email, so old people can't possibly miss it. All right, this is Highlands County, and we're just on Highlands County right now, is that right?
Yes, Judge.
Do I have the interpreter with us too? Do you all have a Spanish speaker down there?
No, sir, we don't need an interpreter.
You don't? Okay.
We have one that's central. He's on his way up now, Your Honor.
Okay, well, that's fine. So we do all this together, we get everybody on together and you do it? Okay, got it. All right. Thought that's what we did. The picture looks different from the last time I was in here.
It's probably because they need to pin it.
Okay,
If they pin it, it'll make it bigger
okay.
instead of all those.
And our one interpreter case is present, Your Honor.
Okay.
Central.
Okay, well, I'm gonna, once we get, we're gonna, Highlands and Central and South, I guess, and then once we get everybody, I'll do Highlands, and
Can you hear me now? Well, log out, log back in. We'll see y'all.
Can you see us now, Ben? Or both?
Yeah, we're just gonna see South, wait on South.
you did that to you on purpose.
Yeah, he's doing it on purpose.
Oh.
There's 2 pages. He's on the first page.
So the first page, what?
Yeah,
There's
don't
2 pages.
There's 2
So
pages.
are they on the next slide?
I don't know.
Yeah, I see y'all now.
There we go.
You take the thing off mute? Y'all on mute, y'all on mute.
I'm just gonna go with it because I can't see it.
Well, I'm gonna do my speech on it.
I'm just gonna do it all the way back.
Go, see the dots.
You just went in the residence and left and committed felony therein, or crime therein. I have my arguments. Putting them here.
Hey, Judge, it's Attorney Tom Grayjack. I have 2 today.
All right, well, we'll get to them in, after I do the Spanish.
Right, I just want to let you know.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. Can everybody hear me?
South can't hear you.
South can't hear me? Is there something that we need to do?
No, Judge, I just think he should pin the jails so you can see them.
Okay.
But
We'll do
that's-
that in a second.
Okay.
Do we have sound?
Yeah, South is on the other side. That's what I'm saying. He should pin.
South's on, but they can't hear
Just
us.
continue over today and then.
Well, I don't know.
Or you can affidavit for Robert Brown.
I did it, just look good. I'll send it to you right now.
He should pin the people that jails.
I'm still in the beats. Because that's the way.
Then we got South now? There we go. Let's pin South and then let's pin, that's understood.
That's been,
Yeah, we'll see y'all out.
oh my goodness. Is it off? These are problematic today.
Pin South and Highlands and Hardy. I'm Highlands and Central.
Hello? All right, you hear us now? All right, let them know.
All right, and then we got one more, let's see, we need South, we got South Highlands, we need Central.
All right, we good.
Everybody can hear me, all right. You don't need to stand up, but I want everybody to raise your right hands. Raise your right hands, everybody.
Your Honor, do you need me to start? I haven't been sworn in.
Okay, well, hold on for just this, okay, yes, ma'am, okay. Do you swear or affirm to translate English and Spanish faithfully in these proceedings?
I swear, Cynthia Boone, Spanish interpreter.
Thank you, Ms. Abood. And so I'm gonna put them all under oath. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth here today? Everybody say yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Abood, did you translate that?
Todos juran decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad.
Sí.
Tienen que contestar con un sí o con un no.
Sí.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, gracias.
And so, she translates. There we go. All right. I'm going to read everybody something. This is your first appearance hearing. A first appearance hearing has 4 purposes and 4 purposes only. First, I will advise you of the charges that have been filed against you. Second, I will ask if you have an attorney representing you. If you've hired counsel and they're present, they may speak on your behalf. If your attorney is not present, you will have the option of proceeding forward with your hearing today. Well, we'll see about postponing it until tomorrow. If you postpone the hearing, it is your responsibility to contact your attorney to let them know you have court. No one else will do that for you. If you wish to move forward without your attorney present, we may do that. If you do not have an attorney, I will ask if you can afford one. If so, we will make note of that and move on. If not, and you qualify, I can provisionally appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you, pending filling out an application. You have a right to have your attorney present before and during any questioning. You also have a right to communicate with counsel, family, or friends. And if necessary, you'll be provided with reasonable means to do so. Third, if there are any challenges to probable cause, I will address those. Finally, I will review your bonds or other release conditions to determine whether I think it's appropriate. If you are placed on pretrial release today, regardless of whether it is straight pretrial release or a condition of your bond, the conditions announced in court today go into effect immediately, meaning even while you remain in custody. So if you are given a no contact order, it is in effect immediately. Throughout this entire process, you have a constitutional right to remain silent. If you choose not to remain silent, anything you say can be used against you. Everything that is being said where I am located, as well as where all of you are located, is being recorded. There is an assistant state attorney present listening to everything that is being said, so do not say anything about the crime itself. Please keep these rights in mind as we go through the process. For those of you appearing virtually, if you are a non-lawyer, you are to keep your device on mute during the entire time you are present. In addition, you are not to turn your video feed on at any time. For the lawyers present, please keep your device muted. However, please do turn on your video so the court is aware you're present. For all of those present, pursuant to the rules of judicial administration, this meeting is not to be recorded in any form unless you are the press and have prior permission from court administration. Having read that, I will also tell you that you have a right down the road to have a trial during which the prosecutor must prove your case with evidence to a jury beyond a reasonable doubt. At your trial, you get to see, hear, and question the witnesses, and you may bring witnesses in your defense. If your witnesses won't appear voluntarily, you may subpoena them. At your trial, and not today, you have the right to testify and tell us all about your defenses or remain silent and not have that held against you. All right, that's what I wanted to add to it. Did she translate that? All right. And Madam Interpreter, you may read the Spanish information you have.
Esta es su audiencia de primera comparecencia. La audiencia de primera comparecencia tiene solamente 4 propósitos. Primero, le informaré sobre el cargo o los cargos que se han presentado en su contra. Segundo, le preguntaré si ya le está representando un abogado. Si ya usted ha contratado un abogado y se encuentra él o ella presente, entonces será el abogado quien hable en representación suya. Si su abogado no se encuentra presente, usted tendrá la opción de proceder con su audiencia de hoy o posponerla hasta mañana. Si usted decide posponerla, será su responsabilidad contactar a su abogado para hacerle saber que tendrá una audiencia. Nadie más hará esto por usted. Si usted desea proceder sin que su abogado esté presente, puede hacerlo. Si usted no tiene abogado, le preguntaré si puede pagarle a uno. Si usted puede, tomaremos nota de esto y procederemos. Y a ver si no puede, entonces si califica, el juez asignará provisionalmente la oficina del abogado de oficio para que lo represente en espera de que usted llene una solicitud para estos servicios. Usted tiene derecho a que un abogado esté presente antes y durante cualquier interrogatorio. Tercero, si hay alguna objeción en cuanto a motivo fundado, estas se abordarán inmediatamente. Finalmente, voy a estar revisando sus fianzas y otras condiciones de liberación con usted para determinar si es necesaria cualquier modificación. Debe saber que si el juez lo pone hoy bajo libertad condicional, independientemente de si es directamente o como condición de su fianza, las condiciones que se anuncien hoy en esta audiencia entrarán en efecto inmediatamente, aunque usted se encuentre aún encarcelado. Durante todo este proceso, usted tiene el derecho constitucional de permanecer en silencio. Si decide no permanecer en silencio, todo lo que diga podrá ser usado en su contra. Todo lo que diga donde yo me encuentro, así como también donde usted se encuentra, está siendo grabado. Hay un abogado de la Fiscalía presente escuchando todo lo que aquí se dice. Así es que no diga usted nada sobre el delito en sí. Por favor, tenga presente estos derechos durante el transcurso de este procedimiento. También quiero añadir de que usted tiene derecho a juicio y en ese juicio la Procuraduría presentará evidencia ante un jurado o ante el juez y estos tienen que prestar una decisión fuera de toda duda razonable. Usted va a tener la oportunidad de escuchar a testigos por parte de la Fiscalía y de contrainterrogarlos. Y también puede traer testigos a su favor. Estos testigos se les enviará un citatorio para obligarlos a comparecer ante el tribunal. Eso era lo que quería añadir. The interpreter is done, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Ms. Abood. Who do we have? We have no one from Highlands. My understanding is we have someone from South. Anybody from Central that needs the interpreter?
Yes, Your Honor, we have one, Barrios Negron.
Barrios Negron.
All right.
He's approaching.
Mayor Sanderson, Polk Defender's Office, I do have a probable cause challenge on 2 of the 3 counts.
Barrios Negron, B-E-R-R. Let's see what I got here. All right. Mr. Barrios Negron, you are charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and there's no bond.
Señor Berríos Negrón, a usted se le acusa de agresión con agravantes con arma mortal y no tiene una fianza impuesta todavía.
Hablo.
Just write out the order.
The order. That's what I'm going off on.
Oh, okay, because normally when it says don't forget about this, we just have a big bond. So when you give, if you want to get to a bond, we change it from a no bond to whatever the bond is. Unless they have a campaign.
Right, but I've got to look at that's what it says right here, right?
So I'm saying on our orders, we don't always get what, how
Oh, I
much the
know.
bond is. Okay, okay.
Well, usually you get what bond is coming in though, right?
Not all the time.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, I was just
Well,
trying to.
that's fine. You're also charged with domestic violence, aggravated stalking, which is no bond.
Y también se le acusa de violencia doméstica con acoso agravado, no hay fianza.
You're also charged with following or harassing or cyber stalking with no bond.
Y también se le acusa de seguir, acosar de forma cibernética y tampoco hay fianza.
I'm going to read the affidavit.
En este momento voy a leer el informe acusatorio.
Just the one affidavit, is that right? She's got one affidavit. Okay. Your challenge, Ms. Smith, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. Sandra Smith with the Public Defender's Office. I have followed cards. I'll start with the first challenge on the domestic violence aggravated stalking after.
I'm sorry. The interpreter please needs, in order to transfer, for pauses to be made. Thank you.
Thought I was pausing, sorry. I have a challenge on the domestic violence aggravated stalking after injunction charge.
Y nosotros tenemos la defensa una protesta en cuanto a la violencia doméstica con agravante, esa acusación.
The first challenge is there is no allegation of any injunction in the affidavit.
La primera protesta es de que no hay ninguna presunción de una orden judicial de prohibición en el documento acusatorio.
The second challenge, this appears to be a one-time incident.
La segunda protesta es de que te aparenta ser un incidente de una vez, una ocasión.
It's alleged that he drove around the block 3 times following them.
Aparenta ser de que él manejó la cuadra siguiéndolos.
I would just argue that that's just one incident, not more than, that's a one-time incident.
Yo solamente discuto el hecho de que solamente fue una vez, no un incidente que sucedió en repetidas ocasiones.
Then I have a challenge to the other charge of cyberstalking, credible threat to a person.
Y también tengo una protesta en cuanto al motivo fundado de la otra acusación del acoso cibernético ante otra persona.
No allegation of any actual written threat or verbal threat in the affidavit.
En la declaración jurada del affidavit no hay ningún tipo de nada que conste de que hubo una amenaza por escrito o verbal.
And there, again, there's no allegation that this was more than a one-time incident.
Y repito nuevamente de que no hay ningún tipo de presunción de que este incidente haya sido realizado en otras varias ocasiones.
That is all.
Es todo.
Mr. Assistant State Attorney, I apologize, I should know your name.
Joshua Cunningham, Your Honor.
Any response, Mr. Cunningham?
Yes, Your Honor. As it pertains to the injunction, I'll start with the domestic violence aggravated stalking.
Okay, we need to be slower with the interpreter.
Yes,
So
sir.
we need to pause. Go ahead.
As it pertains to the domestic violence aggravated stalking after injunction,
En lo que se refiere a la violencia doméstica, agresión con agravantes y el tema de la orden de alejamiento,
the state will be requesting 24 hours to contact the officer to see if he has more to add to the affidavit.
la Fiscalía está solicitando un periodo de 24 horas para indagar al respecto.
As to the aggravated assault, the following, harassing, or cyber stalking with a credible threat to a person.
Entonces, en cuanto al otro cargo de seguir, acosar de forma cibernética con una amenaza que se pudiese considerar al respecto,
The harassment language involves a course of conduct.
el comportamiento de acoso tiene que ver con una serie de conductas.
That course of conduct just has to show continuity of purpose, no matter how short that conduct is.
Y esa conducta, ese curso de conducta solamente tiene que mostrar cierto tipo de continuidad a pesar o independientemente del periodo de tiempo en el cual se dé.
Here, the defendant showed up at a coffee shop that he was not invited to.
Aquí el acusado se presentó a un coffee shop o un café al cual él no fue invitado.
Following that, while in his car, he threatened specifically one of the victims, Mr. Wan.
Así es que después de eso, en su carro, él amenazó a una de las víctimas, específicamente el señor Juan.
Following that, he followed both victims.
Seguido de eso, él después siguió a ambas víctimas
And circulated their community a total of 3 times.
y le dio vuelta a la comunidad en donde ellos viven por un total de 3 veces.
The state would contend that those actions show a continuity of purpose.
La Fiscalía considera que esas acciones muestran una continuidad en cuanto al propósito de las acciones.
That would fit the statutory. That would fit the statutory.
I'm sorry, I am hearing
Hold on.
other voices.
He can hear you, Your Honor. He's the one that we had to send back to the building. He was brought back up. He's not feeling that well. He's sitting inside the cell, but he can hear you from there.
Can't handle your weak stomach, boy. You gotta eat something.
All right, if there's somebody there being disruptive,
Hey, y'all, quiet.
I'm hearing somebody talk. As I get older, I'm trying to be more patient. So let's help me with that.
Mientras más viejo me pongo, trato de ser más paciente, así es que cooperen conmigo, dice el juez.
All right, continue, Mr. Cunningham.
Yes, Your Honor, and those actions put together would fit the statutory definition of harassment.
Así es que, su señoría, todas esas acciones justas cumplen con los requisitos que establece la ley en cuanto a amenaza se refiere.
That was an excellent argument, Mr. Cunningham. But I'm going to give you 24 hours on both counts that Ms. Smith raised. I'm going to find probable cause as to the aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Así es que le va a dar el juez a la fiscalía un periodo de 24 horas para averiguar esos otros dos cargos, pero sí va a encontrar motivo fundado en cuanto a la violencia doméstica con agresión, con agravantes.
I'm going to set a bond on that of $5,000 cash surety.
Voy a
Of
imponer
pretrial release.
una caución de garantía en ese cargo por un monto de $5,000
As a condition of pretrial release.
como condición de su puesta en libertad preventiva.
If you are able to make that bond, you will have no contact with either of the victims.
Como condición de su puesta en libertad, señor, usted no puede tener contacto con ninguna de las víctimas si sale en libertad después de haber pagado la fianza.
You will not possess any weapons, guns, or ammunition whatsoever.
No puede poseer ningún tipo de arma de fuego, pistolas o ningún tipo de municiones en lo absoluto.
And you will comply with all other conditions of pretrial release.
Y usted debe de cumplir con cualquier otra condición que se imponga como condición de su puesta en libertad previa al juicio.
Do you need to have the public defender represent you in this matter, Mr. Barrios?
Señor Berríos, ¿usted necesita a un abogado de oficio para que lo represente en este asunto?
Yes or no, sir?
Very good, rehab.
You want
Sí
a
o
public
no,
defender?
señor.
He's shaking his head, yes, Your Honor. He's not feeling well.
Thank you. He's good to go. I'm going to appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent him in this matter, and we'll bring him back tomorrow if he feels better.
Ok, ya él se puede retirar. Le voy a poner un abogado de oficio para que lo represente en este asunto y mañana lo vamos a programar para que él regrese si se siente mejor.
So he'll just be coming back tomorrow on the two stalking charges?
The DV act stalking and the stalking.
Yes, okay. And the court won't consider any provisional bond today in the interim?
No,
Okay,
I'm going to give him 24 hours.
thank you.
All right. Other Spanish speakers in either South or Central?
South County has one judge, Valley Morales.
Any more in Central?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Then we'll call up Valle Morales. Angel Valle Morales.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ángel,
Do you need the interpreter, sir? Mr. Valle, do you need the interpreter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Ángel Valle Morales. Ajá.
Dígame.
You are charged with domestic violence, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. There is currently no bond.
Señor, usted se le acusa de violencia doméstica, agresión con agravantes, con arma mortal. En este momento no tiene una fianza impuesta.
I find probable cause based upon the affidavit in this matter.
Encuentro motivo fundado de acuerdo al documento acusatorio juramentado en este asunto.
Y si yo fui el que llamé a los guardias.
I was the one who phoned the police.
All right, you don't need to say anything.
No entiendo.
Ok, no puede. No tiene. No diga nada. Encuentro motivo fundado.
And I'm going to set a bond of $5,000 cash or surety
Y voy a.
as a condition of pretrial release.
Como condición de supuesta libertad previa al juicio, le voy a imponer una caución, un depósito de garantía en efectivo por un monto de $5,000.
If you are released on that, you may not have violent contact with the alleged victim.
Y si usted paga la fianza, sale en libertad, usted no puede tener ningún tipo de contacto violento con la presunta víctima.
You also may not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition.
Usted tampoco puede poseer ningún tipo de armas de fuego, pistolas o municiones.
Do you need to have the public defender's office represent you in this matter, sir?
Señor, usted necesita que lo represente un abogado estatal.
Si se puede.
If possible.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney, private attorney?
¿Usted tiene dinero para contratar a su propio abogado solo?
Puedo llamar a mi mamá para ver si puede contratarme uno.
I can contact my mother to see if she can pay for one.
Well, in an abundance of caution, I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you since you don't have the money yourself. And that will be provisional. Go ahead.
Para prevenir, señor, yo le voy a asignar a un abogado de oficio porque usted no tiene el dinero consigo en este momento para que lo represente de forma temporal.
And you may go where they direct you now, sir.
Y ahora puede seguir las instrucciones y ir donde le diga el oficial. Señor.
Judge, we have one more that said he needed Spanish. Is Rivera Jose?
All right, you are Josu Rivera, correct?
Señor, usted es Josué Rivera, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
You are charged with falsely identifying yourself as a contractor. There's a $500 bond.
La primera acusación es de haberse identificado de forma engañosa como contratista con una fianza de $500.
Presenting the contractor's license of another, there's a $250 bond.
Y una fianza de $250 por presentar una licencia de contratista que pertenecía a otra persona.
And scheming to defraud, there is a $1,000 bond.
Y hay $1,000 por haber practicado un esquema de fraude.
Oh, you've also got a failing to appear for arraignment on a driving with suspended or revoked license. There is a $1,500 bond.
Y $1,500 porque no compareció ante a una audiencia porque no tenía la licencia de conducir al día, estaba suspendida o revocada.
I find probable cause for the charges based upon the writs capias.
Encuentro motivo fundado ante los cargos de acuerdo al auto de arresto por parte de un juez, esa orden.
Do you need to have the public defender's office represent you, sir?
Señor, usted necesita que lo represente la oficina de abogados estatales, abogados de oficio.
No.
No.
All right, you may step to your left.
Ok, puede pasar a su mano izquierda.
Any other Spanish speakers?
¿Hay alguien más que necesite por hablar español a la intérprete?
All right. Thank you, Ms. Abud.
You're welcome, Your Honor. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Grayjack, you have two, you said?
Yes, Judge. First one is Chase Talman, Talman.
Mr. Talman, you're charged with DUI. There's currently no bond or refusal to submit to a blood alcohol test. There's currently no bond. I'm going to take a look at the information that I have here. Let's see. He's got one prior DUI. All right. I find probable cause for the charges based upon the uniform traffic citations and affidavit. And Mr. Grayjack, do you wish to be heard before I do what I do?
Judge, just very quickly, I was retained for first appearance purposes only, but he does work at Publix. He's a resident of Polk County, and I anticipate representing him in this case.
Okay. I'm going to set a bond in count one of $5,000 cash or surety. Count two is going to be $2,500 cash or surety, both as conditions of pretrial release. If you are able to make those bonds, the conditions of pretrial release will be that you will not own or possess in any way alcoholic beverages. You'll be subject to random breathalyzers and urinalysis at the direction of your pretrial release officer. You will not operate a motor vehicle unless you have a valid operator's license for what you are doing, and you will not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition for the period of your pretrial release. All right. Anything else, Mr. Grayjack? Oh, you think you're going to represent him at
Yes.
this point? All right.
Yes, Judge.
All right, Mr. Tallman, then obviously if that doesn't come to fruition, you can ask for the public defender's office if you qualify financially. And then I ask anything else, Mr. Grayjack?
No, just that I'll let his brother know so he can bond him out.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Tallman. Who next do you have, Mr. Grayjack?
Megan Lazenby, Judge. I have no challenges to the probable cause and was just asking for standard bonds on these.
Ms. Lazenby, let me
Yes.
take a look. You have any objection to me being your judge?
Good morning, Judge. No, I do not, and I'm sorry I'm seeing you like this.
Okay. All right, let me take a look at the charges. You're charged with battery on a law enforcement officer. There's no bond. Resisting an officer without violence, $1,000 bond. DUI, $1,000 bond. Refusal to submit to DUI test, $1,000 bond. Resisting an officer with violence, no bond. I'm going to take a look at the information affidavits that I have. I find probable cause for the charges, and is battery on law enforcement officer resisting without their no bond? Would just like come in, or you set some bonds on them, like that hasn't changed. All right, I'm gonna set a bond on the Bat Leo and the resisting without, or resisting with $5,000 cash or surety each. And all the bond, I'll leave the other bonds as they are. All the bonds will be as conditions of pretrial release. If you're able to make those bonds, you'll have, you will not possess any alcohol. You will be subject to random breathalyzer test and urine test at the direction of your pretrial release officer, and you will not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition, and you will not go into any bars or places that serve alcohol as their primary purpose of business. And anything else, Mr. Grayjack?
No, Your Honor, that's all. I am on this case, Judge, so you don't have to.
Right, yeah, you told me you were on this case, so.
Yep, okay.
All right, Ms. Lazenby, you may go where they direct you, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks, Judge. Have a good weekend.
You too, Mr. Grayjack, take care. All right, well, I guess we'll do Sebring now?
Yes, Highlands,
Highlands, yeah.
It's another name.
That's where they're located, I guess. Having spent some time down there in my past. All right, Leah McKenzie Abar. And Ms. Abar, you're charged with possession of controlled substance without a prescription, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of weapon by a convicted felon. There's no bond on any of those right now. And I find probable cause based upon the affidavit in this matter. And I'm going to appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you in this matter. I'm going to, you don't really have any information on records for, so you have your stuff here? You have everything? You have record stuff too? Take a look at the record. I already looked at the probable cause of this interpreter's reading.
Okay.
We
only found what they sent us.
So we don't have any record information. All right. I'm going to set a bond of $5,000 cash or surety on count 3, the possession of ammo by a convicted felon. I'm going to set a count of $1,000 cash or surety on counts 1 and 2 each respectively. And then I've appointed the Public Defender's Office to represent you, ma'am, and you may go where they direct you.
If I have a bond?
You have a bond, yeah, it's about $7,000 total. Do you hear on Richard Buckner?
Yes, I have Sanderson Public Defender's Office.
Okay.
Qualified challenger.
Sure. Richard Buckner. Mr. Buckner, you're charged with burglary of an unoccupied dwelling, unarmed, and grand theft of property, is that 20 or more?
the one they charge them under, apparently it says the property stolen is taken from more than 20 dwellings.
More than 20 dwellings?
That's what they charge them.
Okay. And there's no bond on either one of them. I'm going to read the affidavit.
This is the one that you picked.
All right. You wish to argue on the 20 times, Mr. Cunningham?
No, I'll just ask for 24 hours.
You want 24 hours on the 20 times? Okay.
You're also, the other probable cause challenge is they didn't put the amount for this even to be a felony charge. Right now, there's only probable cause for a secondary misdemeanor without the value of the items in the affidavit.
Okay. All right. I will give 24 hours for count 2. Count 1, I find probable cause for. I'm going to set a bond of $5,000. Cash assured.
Your Honor, I got court on the 28th and Blue's Sorry.
If you need the public defender's office to represent you, come on up, Mr. Buckner. You need him to represent you?
Yes, sir, but I was just letting you know I have court on the 28th in Glades County, and if I was still in here, I just wanted Glades County to know I was incarcerated, so I wouldn't get,
You know, I don't deal in that communication, but I hope somebody does, but I understand what you're saying, and you don't want to not show up in Glades involuntarily, so I understand that. All right, but I'm going to hold you at 5,000 on the first one. We'll bring you back tomorrow on the second one.
yes, sir.
All right, you can have a seat. I'm appointing the public defender.
Okay, thank you.
He said he wanted it, and he filled out the paperwork. Okay. Next up is Lily Rianne Nelson.
Member Sanderson, Flood Defender's Office. She's a co-defendant and Mr. Butler of the same challenge.
Okay.
Probable cause challenges that no amount was put in the affidavit.
Okay, and then you want to do the same thing, Mr. Cunningham?
Yes, sir.
But I have not read this affidavit, so I believe that it's going to say exactly the same thing, but I've had things happen differently before. I find probable cause for count 1, and I'm going to set a bond of $5,000, ma'am. And then count 2, we'll bring you back tomorrow. And as to both whether it should be a grand theft and whether it should be over 20 times. But I would find probable cause at this point for the petty theft associated with that. But I'm not finding probable cause for that. I'm just saying that is something I would if it came back. You need the public defender's office to represent you, Ms. Nelson?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to appoint him to represent you. You can have a seat. And then, next up is Orlando Ezekiel Rodriguez. And sir, you've got an instanter BOP warrant, reference driving with suspended license. I'm going to take a look at the warrant that I have. I find probable cause for the warrant signed by some judge who I don't recognize their signature. But, and I'm going to hold you no bond on that. You need the public defender's office to represent you on this instanter warrant for violation of probation, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you, and you may sit down, sir. And then, last but not least, Darius Tyrone Tyson.
Johnny, posted bond.
Bonded, okay. Thank you. Is that
Johnny,
everything? Is that everything?
Can I get your name for the record, John?
Sure. My name is Keith, first name Keith, last name Spoto. S-P as in Peter, O, T as in Tom, O.
Thank you, John.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yes, sir.
It's trash. We recycle.
I'll show you.
Fantastic. Oh, shoot, did I get, no, I didn't. Okay, so how do we do that? South first, and they call it?
Yeah, you can call it. Name Ingram?
You want to,
Ingram.
we're gonna do south? Who we have first?
Aikens.
Atkins, okay. Gary Lee Atkins,
These are add-on charges.
I'm sorry, you're add-on?
Yes.
Okay, these are add-on, oh, these are add-on. That's not the right person. Did I sign that already? You got my signature, you got my
I
signature?
have your signature.
Oh, well, that's cool. You've obviously worked with me before, and see how many times you have to tell me to sign something. But you've already had to do it. All right, Mr. Atkins, this is a warrantless VOP from Pasco County, and I'm going to take a look at what I've got here. And there's currently no bond. And let me read what I've got here. Understand what's going on here. The add-on is just the,
That was the other, so for, because he's out of county, we're just bringing him, if the defendant is still in custody, we bring him back in a week. That's all we do.
we're going back on the weekend,
In a week.
in a week from today.
Yes, the 31st.
But how do I know it just says he's got a warrantless VOP, where do I have that? Yeah, that's what, okay, but, okay. But it says, okay, I got it, but that's not the charge here, I got it, okay. It says warrantless VOP, Pasco County traffic, this is Polk. Am I missing something? I mean, a lot of times I'm the last person in the room to figure something out. But sometimes I'm the first. So all we have, what we have is we have what he got here, but he's here on the, just,
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Sorry, Judge.
no, that's fine. Well, what it is, what's happened is, he got picked up on this one, right? And has he already been first appearance on the warrantless?
He's in probation in Pasco.
Right, but what is he here today on? Is he here today on the fact that Pasco's got a hold on him?
He must
Or is he here
be
today
resolved.
on with the charge that he picked up?
He's here on the Pasco County
He must
warrantless
resolve his
VOP.
charge here.
Yeah, I don't
Already
know.
time
So
served on the petty theft.
what I've got is the petty theft.
He's already been time served on
But what I'm
this.
saying is that's the probable cause stuff I've got.
Oh, really? Okay,
So I don't
yes.
have any probable cause on
That's what I
Pasco.
have.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to have something, a teletype or something, or an affidavit.
We can bring him back tomorrow and
That's
put that in the notes.
Yeah, let's bring it back tomorrow. I need something on why Pasco is, if it says, okay, Pasco's here, I need to see, and maybe they've changed the policy.
I didn't even have an affidavit for him, so
Yeah,
I'm in
okay.
the dark on this case.
All right, we'll bring him back tomorrow. Just bring everybody back tomorrow. No, we won't do that. All right, who's up next?
Benitez?
Benitez.
Benitez?
Benitez.
Yes, Abel Benitez.
Sanderson Public Defender's
Abel.
Office. I do want to waive the reading of all his charges, and
Okay, sure.
and I believe our office already represents him on this case. If not, I would ask to be reappointed.
Okay, let's see. There's no bond on any of these charges.
Your Honor, the state just would like to file a motion for pre-trial detention of the court.
Okay, all right. And so there's a motion for pretrial detention on file with the court. And so what do we do with those? When do we set those?
I believe Thursday?
Okay, we'll have pretrial detention here on Thursday.
Thursday.
Yes.
7.
Thursday at 1 o'clock? All right. And I find probable cause based upon the caveats in this matter. And the public defender's office already represents him.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can, your next court date looks like it's gonna be Thursday afternoon, sir. You may go where they direct you. Who's up next?
Bullock.
Okay. Justin Bullock. Mr. Bullock, you're charged with possession of methamphetamine, possession of drug paraphernalia, and introducing contraband into a detention facility. There's no bond on all of those right now. And I'm going to look at the information that I have. Find probable cause for the charges based upon the affidavit. I'm going to set a bond in count one of $2,000 cash assurity, count two, $1,000 cash assurity, count three, $5,000 cash assurity. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you in this matter, Mr. Bullock?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney, sir?
No, sir.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you, and you may go where they direct you.
Thank you, sir.
Next up.
Campbell.
All right, this is Salvian Etatsu Campbell.
Sanderson Public Defender's Office. I do want to waive the reading of all his second-degree felony charges and any special conditions of pretrial release that would be associated with these type of charges.
Well, I don't know that I'm going to waive reading of the conditions that I announced.
Well, usually they just give the numbers.
Oh, okay.
The special conditions that apply to this type of case.
Okay. Well, let me take a look and see. All right, sir, you're charged with 46 counts.
Yes.
46 counts, and let's see. I find probable cause based upon the arrest warrant. And we have a pretrial release. You're going to be, have pretrial release condition number 22, number 25, as well as all other regular conditions of pretrial release. Well, actually, I'm believing it no bond at this point. So.
Your Honor, he's entitled to bond on these type of charges unless the state's filing a motion for pretrial detention on these type of charges, which they usually do not, but.
Do you have one?
I do have a motion, Your Honor. If I could just make a copy before where I handed it to.
Sure. So it's a motion on this particular case, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, then I'm gonna hold no bond until Thursday, on everything. That will be his hearing date. Do you need the Public Defender's Office to represent you in this matter, Mr. Campbell?
Yes.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney?
No, I do not.
All right, I'm going to provisionally appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you. And you'll have a hearing, it looks like Thursday afternoon. And I'm not gonna, as I said, I'm not gonna do the pretrial release conditions I was talking about because I'm still holding the bill on you. All right, Mr. Campbell, you may go where they direct you. Who's next?
Carn Lee.
Thank you, sir. Who was it?
Carmen's here.
Oh, you know what, I thought he was saying two different names. Eric Carnley, you've got a pickup order for child support, Mr. Carnley. You've got a $487.17 purge. I find probable cause based on the pickup order signed by Judge Seitz, and we're going to hold you until you either pay that purge or you'll be brought in front of a hearing officer or judge in this matter. This is not a criminal offense, so you're not entitled to an attorney. So I find probable cause. And you may go where they direct you.
Can I apologize, what was the purge amount on this?
$487.17.
Okay, yeah, and my understanding is he would have court on Monday afternoon at 12 if he doesn't pay the purge before then.
It says to be set, but I don't know.
That's usually what we do.
Yeah, I don't remember when they have the hearing. I know it runs. All right, thank you, Mr. Carnley.
I can't find my affidavit now for this.
Who's next?
Hill.
Who? Leonard Hill?
In our Sanderson Public Defender's Office, I do have probable cause challenges on this case.
All right.
I can find an affidavit.
Mr. Hill, you're charged with causing a child to be delinquent or dependent, possession of firearm by convicted felon, 2 counts, domestic violence, aggravated assault, and possession of a weapon or ammunition by convicted felon. There's no bond on all of that. I'm going to take a look at the
I lost my affidavit.
affidavit here in this matter.
Thank you. Actually, it's coming next.
All right. Ms. Smith, you wanted to be heard on this?
Yes, Sanderson Public Defender's Office. Unfortunately, misplaced the affidavit, so this is from memory. My understanding is he's charged with 3 different counts of possession of firearm or ammunition by a convicted felon. And as the court is aware, the state usually can only file 1 count after 21 days for that. But I have another challenge other than he's charged 3 times for what he can only be charged 1 count for, is that when I read the affidavit earlier, I didn't see that they put down that he was a convicted felon. Just saying he's on probation for a felony does not mean he's a convicted felon, because he could have had a withhold of adjudication on that. But my reading of the report is I didn't see that they announced that he was a convicted felon to have those 3 charges.
Okay.
That's my, I guess, stronger argument, unless I missed.
All right. Well, I'm going to find probable cause, and certainly that may be a defense. But I'm going to find probable cause for the charges. I'm going to set a bond in count 1 of 5,000. I'm going to set a bond on all of them, $5,000 cash or surety on all charges as conditions of pretrial release. If you're able to make those bonds, Mr. Hill, you won't have any contact with any of the victims, directly or indirectly or through third persons. You will not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition in this matter. And do you need to have the Public Defender's Office represent you, Mr. Hill?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you in this matter.
I would ask for one time with law enforcement to be able to go to the address to get some of his personal belongings within 48 hours of his release from the jail. Do they live at the same address?
I'll do that.
Thank you.
All right, anything else, ma'am? All right, thank you. All right, thank you, Mr. Hill. Who's next?
Mueller.
Anderson Public Defender's Office. I may have a qualified challenge on this. I don't have the affidavit, but I usually challenge it when there's more than one type of this charge. Just 1 second.
I'm going to take a look.
I think I just got the affidavit. Oh. If I can find it.
Mueller, yeah. Let me take a look at the affidavit. Thank you.
This is in jail.
Do you have a probable cause challenge on this one?
I would have, it appears to me it's just 2 different officers charging in the same incident, charging with 2 different counts of resisting without violence. And my understanding is usually this, I
There's one
apologize.
of resisting without and one of resisting with.
Oh, I thought they were both without. I'm sorry. Let's see. My affidavit has 2 M1s, 2 misdemeanors. That's why I'm challenging one of the misdemeanors. The state usually files just 1 count for this, multiple officers.
It's on the affidavit I have. It says resisting officer with violence, count 1, level F3.
Oh, really?
Resisting without violence, M1. Battery on law enforcement.
Is that the
F3.
battery?
It's Mueller.
Well, I thought we were on
We're
Mr.
on
Neal.
Mueller.
I thought we were on Jim Neal. Are we not Jim Neal?
We're on Mueller. All right.
No, I thought we were on Neal.
No, we're on Mueller.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
All right.
apologize. I'm ahead. I'm sorry.
All right.
I have,
All right, I'm going to go with you. Mr. Mueller, I find probable cause, and I'm going to set bonds and count 1 and count 3 of $5,000 cash or surety. Count 2 will remain the $1,000. Do you need the Public Defender's Office to represent you, sir? And
I'm sorry?
You need the Public Defender's Office to represent you, sir.
Yeah, I'm going to have an attorney.
So you're going to hire somebody?
Yeah, I don't know who yet, but yes.
Okay, all right, you may go where they direct you, sir.
I
Thank you.
apologize. I didn't
It's all right.
color code that one right.
Next up is Jim Neal, the next one?
I do have a qualified challenge on this one.
Neal.
All right, Mr. Neal, you're charged with 2 counts of resisting an officer without violence. I'm going to take a look at the affidavit.
Good. Okay.
ma'am, you want to make your challenge?
Okay, Sanderson, Polk Attorney's Office. I'm challenging one of the resisting that violences. I would ask that he be ROR'd on one count, as it's two different officers responding to the same incident at the same time.
All right, does the state wish to be heard on that?
No, Your Honor, state is in agreement.
Okay. Then I will ROR him on count 2 and leave count 1. I will set a bond of $2,000 cash or surety.
Are you finding PC or not?
I'm finding PC, yes.
Okay.
Yes, I should have said that. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Mr. Neal?
Yeah,
Do you have any money to hire an attorney, Mr. Neal?
I have no money.
Okay, I'm going to appoint the public defender's office provisionally.
Thank you.
You may go where they direct you.
Thanks, sir.
Oh, he's got a picture.
Rivera, first name Victor.
He said Ramirez.
Rivera.
Okay. Okay, Victor, all right. You are wanted out of Seminole County for the warrantless VOP. Let me take a look here. Find probable cause based upon the affidavit. We're going to hold you no bond on the warrantless VOP. Do you need the public defense? I guess he's not entitled to it. You're going to have to get an attorney in Seminole County for this. We're just going to hold you for Seminole County until they come get you on the warrantless VOP, and you may go where they direct you.
All right, thank you, sir.
We have Solomon.
Yves Andre Solomon. You're charged with assisting an officer without violence. I'm going to take a look at the affidavit.
Yes, sir. Brief them all the bull jump, Your Honor, please.
I don't know what you said, but don't worry about it. I'm going to do whatever I do. Find probable cause. I'm going to leave the bond at $1,000 cash or surety. And do you need the public defender's office, Mr. Solomon?
Reason for one.
I'm sorry?
I said I don't see the reason to have one, so no,
Okay.
sir.
All right, sir. You may, if you change your mind, you can let them know. You may go where they direct you.
All right, cool.
We have Sawyer.
Stephen Sawyers. Mr. Sawyers, you're charged with following, harassing, or cyber stalking. There's currently no bond. I find probable cause based upon the arrest warrant. I'm going to read more information about this.
Your Honor.
Hold on, you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. We record everything that goes on in here. So,
Granddaughter, I was concerned about.
well, a lot of times people say things they think are helping them, or but they don't end up helping them. And so I'm going to read the affidavit and see what I think about it for bond purposes. find probable cause for the charges. As I said, I'm going to set a bond of $5,000. Cash or surety is a condition of pretrial release. If you're able to make this bond, you will have no contact with the alleged victim in this matter. You will not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Mr. Sawyers?
No, sir, I hire one.
Okay, all right, you can go with it directly.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir.
Velez Torado.
Oh, I stand before the public defender's office. I do want to waive the reading of the one charge and any special conditions of pretrial release.
Who is it?
Velez, E-L-E-Z, is that who it is?
Yeah, I think that's it. All right, the waive reading of the charge. I find probable cause based upon the capias in this matter. I'm going to read the affidavit. There's one, there we go.
Judge, he also has a permit. Just
You've got an appearance by, Skill Cologne represents you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I don't see, I just got the capias. I don't have any. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can get the affidavit. Ms. Smith, is this charge entitled to a bond, ma'am?
Unless the state files a motion, he can file the bond on this.
Do you have a motion on this, Mr. Cunningham?
No, Your Honor, not at this time.
All right. Got no affidavit. I just got the information. Okay. Information of the capias, that's what we got. Okay.
An affidavit,
Well,
especially since it has a case number. It's on the case number is 26 CF 006606. So it's already built in, well, it says it was, maybe not. Oh, hold on.
this is the showcase that I hear somebody.
It is in showcase. Let's see. It does have
It's
no
my
problem.
theory. Well, not a theory. I've lived through it. When we first got technology, it seemed to be helpful. This is many years ago. I complained about it mildly, and then I started using it, and it was great.
This is an older case.
Things have changed.
I have it right here.
Oh,
Oh, you do? Oh, great.
you know, the state apparently did a direct file on this. This is an old, has been through the system. They added this charge to the other charge he has by information. So I believe he's just coming back to court on the direct charge, or file information charge of the second count. Oh, let's see.
Okay.
That's what the information says.
Okay.
So Jennifer's parents before, let's see what happened. It wasn't clear. The affidavit would be in the file, at least from the first thing in the file in showcase, July 6th, there's an affidavit there. And they already dealt with the first
Yeah,
one.
I've got the affidavit, I think, up here. I think at the same time.
That's not what they filed.
Okay.
I didn't get on that.
All right, well, I've looked at the affidavit now, if it's been provided to me. I'm going to set a bond of $10,000 cash or surety as in condition of pretrial release. Pretrial release, no contact with the alleged victim. Cannot possess weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition. I'll also do no contact with someone under the age of 18. And
It also said family.
no contact with the victim's family either. And, all right, and I find probable cause, as I indicated, and you're still represented by Mr. Clump. Is that it for Central?
Let's see for South.
That's it for South, Your Honor.
Okay, that's all we have to stop.
Because I'm older than most people in here, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. And nobody needs to get up, but you can, but yes, ma'am.
I need to do it.
Yeah, we'll
All of this is
Ready to go?
First beat.
Ready to go at Central?
First female up is Catherine Atkinson.
Lopez.
Oh, wait.
Evelyn Lopez.
I'm sorry. No, take a seat.
She does.
Sorry, Your Honor. She's not here. She went to the restroom. I have Brox, Dominique Brox.
Okay. Dominique Brox. Ma'am, you're here for failure to appear at a plea hearing on giving false name or ID to law enforcement, battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting officer, without violence, battery on a firefighter, resisting officer with violence, excuse me, and use of 911 or E911 false alarm information. There's no bond. It was issued by Judge Denmark, and so I guess she's got a 5-day hearing. Is that correct? So you'll have a 5-day hearing on July 29th at 8 a.m. And we'll hold you until then. And again, you already have an attorney on this, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's all we need from you, Ms. Brox. Thank you.
Next is Catherine Atkinson.
All right, Ms. Atkinson.
Yes, sir.
Possession of drug paraphernalia, or violation of probation on possession of drug paraphernalia, and on petty theft. I find probable cause based upon the warrant signed in this matter. There is no bond. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you have regional counsel? Well, I'm going to appoint the public, I think I have to appoint the public defender first, though, and then they have to.
Still have, I mean,
I
if
think
it's,
he's still add-ons too.
if it's a new block, we have to be reappointed.
They're add-ons.
They're add-ons?
So she came to first appearance and they did an instanter on these 2 counts. This is the certain instanter.
Okay. All right, so this is the instanter on these 2 counts. Ms. Smith, if regional counsel's already been appointed and they're add-on charges, I don't know. Does that go directly to regional counsel or to you?
If they put him out, and now she has a VOP, then we have to be appointed. It starts over. I'm assuming their name is still on it because, well, hold on a second. I could be wrong on this.
Right, PV was appointed when they did the instanter.
It looks like Benjamin Neglia represents him as of July 8th.
That's regional counsel. All right, we're just going to leave these cases with regional counsel because regional counsel already represents her on corresponding cases.
In this case, apparently.
Okay, all right, thank you, Ms. Atkinson.
Next is Amber Dollar.
Okay, and Ms. Dollar, you're charged with tampering with physical evidence. There's a $5,000 bond, possession of drug paraphernalia, $1,000 bond, and possession of methamphetamine, a $5,000 bond. I'm going to take a look at the affidavit that I have. Find probable cause for the charges based on the affidavit. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney, ma'am?
Huh?
Do you have any money to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
Thank you.
Next is Teresa Greenfield.
Ms. Greenfield, you're charged with a violation of probation on a felony battery. There's no bond at this point. I'm going to take a look at the information that I have. And
I'm on probation.
Just as a lady, y'all can just step over this way for me. I'll pass it.
I find probable cause based upon the affidavit. I've got a Department of Corrections warrant issued by Judge Pinkett. No bond, and do you need the public defender's office to represent you, ma'am?
They already got one, yes, sir.
Yes, PD? Okay, all right, you already have the PD, all right, you can go where they direct you.
Step on this way. Ibelis Lopez. Last name Lopez, first name is Ivelys.
Okay. Ms. Lopez, you're charged with violation of probation on a neglect of a child case. There's no bond on that. I find probable cause based upon the warrant issued by Judge Harb. Bond, it says no bond, but it says the bond is set at $5,000.
Yes, Your Honor, Sam's just letting him go. Judge Hart actually gave a $5,000
Right.
bond, but when they booked him in the jail, they just changed everything to
Okay,
no bond.
yeah, your bond is $5,000, ma'am. It's not no bond. It said it on the paperwork, but I'm changing it to reflect what Judge Harb indicated. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
All right, do you have any money to hire an attorney?
Hey, quiet in the back.
Your Honor, I have a prescription that I sent over to my probation officer.
I'm not concerned about that right now. Do you need an attorney to represent you?
Yes, sir.
And you don't have any money to hire one?
Not currently.
All right, I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
Tree McDonald.
Ms. McDonald, you're charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. There's a $1,000 bond, and possession of cocaine, there's a $5,000 bond. I'm going to take a look at the affidavit that I have. I find probable cause based upon the affidavit in this matter. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Ms. McDonald?
No, sir.
All right, you may step to your left. Next.
Next is Morales de la Rosa, first name Ashley.
Okay, Ashley Guadalupe Morales de la Rosa, you're charged with driving with a suspended or revoked license. The first offense, there's a $250 bond in this matter. And I'm going to take a look at the affidavit that I have. Let me take a look. I find probable cause based upon the affidavit. Do you need to have the public defender's office represent you, ma'am?
No, sir.
All right, you may step to your left.
Next, Jamie Roberts.
All right. Ms. Roberts, you are charged with domestic violence battery on a person over the age of 65. I'm going to take a look at the affidavit in this matter. There's currently no bond. I find probable cause based upon the affidavit. I'm going to set a bond of $2,000 cash or surety as a condition of pretrial release. If you are able to make that bond, you'll have no contact with the alleged victim, and you will not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition of any kind. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Ms. Roberts?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney, ma'am?
No, sir.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
Public defender's office, I would ask for one time with law enforcement for her to get her stuff out of the house.
I'll do that too. She can have one-time visit with law enforcement within 48 hours to get her stuff back.
Next is Patricia Scott.
Ms. Scott, you're charged with failing to appear for a pretrial conference on a possession of cannabis greater than 20 grams and same failure to appear on possession of drug paraphernalia. There's $2,000 cash or surety bond on each of those. I find probable cause based upon the capious issue in this matter. Do you already have somebody representing you, ma'am, or you need someone to represent you?
I need someone.
Yep.
We had Mr. Benjamin
Oh, you have regional counsel, ma'am, on this. It's the same charge, so it's 58, so you still got the same attorney. All right? So you may go where they direct you.
Next is Christina Slater.
Ms. Slater, you're charged with violations of probation on your resisting a law enforcement officer without violence and possession of methamphetamine and possession of drug paraphernalia. As I said, there's no bond. I'm going to take a look at the information that I have. I find probable cause based upon the affidavit in this matter. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Ms. Slater?
Yes.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney, ma'am?
No.
You can provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
Juliana Williams.
Ms. Williams, you're charged with domestic violence battery. There's currently no bond, and I'm going to review the affidavit in this matter.
First room, line up.
Let me look at her record. All right, I'm going to set a bond of $2,000 cash or surety as condition of pretrial release, finding probable cause based upon the affidavit. If you're able to make that bond, you'll have no contact with the alleged victim, and you will not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition. And I will give you 48 hours to go to the residence with a law enforcement escort to get the items you need. Do you need to have the public defender's office represent you in this matter, ma'am?
Yes.
Do you need to hire an attorney?
No, I don't.
Provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you, ma'am, and you may go where they direct you.
Okay, thank you.
Elijah Young, Your Honor.
Ms. Young, you're charged with, well, let's see.
You understand, since like the office, actually the way the reading
Okay.
is that the charters
We'll
are all.
wait for the reading. You know what you're charged with, ma'am?
She's been showed, Your Honor.
Okay, you got no bond on any of these. I'm going to take a look at the affidavit. All right, I'm going to find probable cause for all of the charges. I'm going to set a bond of $10,000 cash surety on each as conditions of pretrial release. If you're able to make these bonds, ma'am, you will have no contact with the alleged victims, and you will not have contact with children under the age of 18. You will not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney?
No.
You can provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you, and you may go where they direct you. All right.
Next up is Raymond Babick.
Mr. Babick, you are charged with failing to appear for arraignment on possession of cannabis, charged more than 20 grams, and failing to appear for the same arraignment, I gather, on possession of drug paraphernalia. There's $2,000 cash assurance on each of these. I find probable cause based upon the capias issued in this matter. And do you need an attorney to represent you, or do you already have one in this matter?
I need one.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you. Provisionally, you may step to your left. Next up.
Jason Brandon.
Yes, sir.
Braden.
Sir, real quick, sir, I'd like you to know that while we were sitting here, a gentleman was here, and he defecated and had diarrhea from here all the way around and then to this room, and there was a puddle there. They turned.
Well, here's the situation, Mr. Braden. I'm not in charge of the sheriff's or the sheriff's office, but you are charged with burglary of an unoccupied structure, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of methamphetamine. There's no bond on the burglary right now, $1,000 on the possession of drug paraphernalia, and $5,000 on the possession of methamphetamine. And I'm going to take a look at the affidavit here.
Ms. Anderson, Public Defender's Office, I do have a probable cause challenge on the burglary.
Okay, hold on. All right, yes, ma'am, what is your challenge?
My challenge is, he's charged with burglary of going to the residence. There's no allegation of any intent to commit any crime therein inside the residence. This appears to be a trespass of a dwelling charge. He obviously went in a house he wasn't supposed to go in, so there's a trespass. However, there's no allegation that he stole anything from the residence, damaged anything in the residence, was committing any crime inside the residence.
All right. I think there's probable cause, and I'm going to find probable cause for all the charges. I'm going to set a bond in count one of $10,000 cash or surety. Mr. Braden, do you need the public defender's office to represent you?
I just wanted to put in a motion to have my charges dropped for the unsanitary.
For why do you want your charges dropped?
Yes, sir, that's what I'm putting a motion in for.
And you said you had a reason, and then you stopped talking. All right, you got cut off.
Because of the unsanitary conditions, there's a person sitting here, and they defecate on themselves and then put it off through there, and we're still holding court. And we had to experience that, you know.
Yeah, well, that's, you know, I understand that's not, I'm really not being facetious. I understand that's probably not pleasant. That has nothing to do with your charges. I find probable cause. I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you, and you may go where they direct you. Next up.
Robert Brown.
Defender's office. This is a bring back from yesterday. Public defender had a probable cause yesterday on these two charges. However, I did receive a new report from the state this morning where they did actually test the cocaine and paraphernalia attributed to Mr. Brown. So I don't have a probable cause challenge on it anymore.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate that, but I'm going to read it myself just because I have to make the determination.
I'm not sure the court read it, but I will.
The one yesterday, there was no test done.
Oh, okay, but do we have an affidavit on Mr. Brown? find probable cause for the charges based upon the more a stipulation that there's probable cause as to the test and the affidavit.
Be all second.
All right. And so, do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Mr. Brown?
Yes, sir.
And he has no bond at this point, is that correct?
Didn't give him a bond yesterday for whatever reason, I would ask.
Okay,
for a
I'm
bond.
gonna set a bond of $5,000, $1,000 on count one, $5,000 on count two.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Brown.
Next is Jafar Bryant.
He's currently on pre-trial release in this case. 26
Domestic violence. I'm not gonna revoke him based on that. You can't tell me at the beginning, and you did, but I said break. So I said, oh, we're already at the end. So, yeah. Okay. Then, next up is, Jamar Bryant. Mr. Bryant, you're charged with possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of methamphetamine, and domestic violence aggravated stalking. And there's no bond on these charges at this point, and I'm going to take a look at the affidavit.
Paul has challenged on resisting without a charge with 2 counts of given false name and resisting without. There's kind of given the name, there's a break-in, there was, so I'm not challenging that, but and you start one count given false, I didn't know, which I have no idea. But we know Paul has a lot of our, resisting without violence because it's based on the same conduct.
Find probable cause for the possession of drug paraphernalia and possession of methamphetamine based upon the affidavit, and find probable cause for the domestic violence aggravated stalking after warrant based upon the arrest warrant in this matter. And let me take a look at that. And I'm going to set bonds in count one of $1,000, count two of $5,000. I'm going to take a look at count three here. Set a bond of $15,000 in count three. All of that is conditioned of pretrial release. If you're able to make that bond, you'll have no contact with the alleged victim. You will not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition. You'll be subject to random urinalysis and drug testing at the direction of your pretrial release officer. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you in this matter, Mr. Bryant?
Yes, sir.
Any money to hire an attorney, sir?
I need a public defender.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you in this matter. You may go where they direct you.
Next is Kevin Carr.
Mr. Carr, you're charged with domestic violence battery. There's currently no bond. I'm going to take a look at the affidavit in this matter. What's the case number on that? All right, I'm going to review this. find probable cause for the charge based upon the affidavit in this matter. You are evidently on pretrial release in case number 26 CF 4766.
Yeah.
Under the reasoning of Parker versus State and its progeny and those, the case law, I'm going to revoke your pretrial release on that, and it will be no bond on those particular charges. With regard to this charge, I'm going to set a $5,000 cash or surety bond as a condition of pretrial release. If you're able to make that release, you'll have no contact directly, indirectly, or through third persons with the alleged victim. You will not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you in these particular charges, Mr. Carr?
Yes.
Any money to hire an attorney, sir?
No.
You're going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
The public defender's office, in case he does resolve his other case at some point in time, I would ask for one time with law enforcement for him to be able to get his stuff from the house.
Not going to do that, but they can ask for that at a later date. Next up.
Dion Charles Pierre.
Hello, Your Honor. I'm sorry you see me at this moment.
Mr. Pierre, you're charged with resisting an officer without violence. There's no bond, fleeing, or attempting to elude a law enforcement officer with lights and sirens active, driving with suspended or revoked license, and grand theft of motor vehicle. All of those are no bond. He's on pretrial release. What case?
And Your Honor, what I also, yes.
Hold on, don't talk now. What is the case for? If I find probable cause. I find probable cause based upon the affidavit in this matter. And did you want to say something? You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you. We record this. You were talking. Did you want to say something?
Yes, Your Honor.
Say understanding that it could incriminate you. Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. I just want to say on my behalf if I could get my charges dropped too for the things I had to bear at the moment of, before I came up to the podium, these last, you could say 30 minutes.
No, you're not, that's not going anywhere. But here is where we're going with this. I find probable cause for all these charges, and you're evidently on pretrial release in 25 CF 10786. I'm going to revoke your pretrial in that based upon the authority of Parker versus State and its progeny and the case law. After that, you're going to have no bond on those charges. And then with regard to the charges at hand, the resisting without violence is going to be $1,000 cash surety, the fleeing or attempting to elude $10,000 cash surety, driving with suspended or revoked license. Be $2,000 cash surety, grand theft of motor vehicle, $10,000 cash surety. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Mr. Charles Pierre?
No, sir.
Okay, you can step to your left. Thank you.
Appointed, we represent him on the other case.
Well, he said he didn't want him, so.
That's right. And I apologize. Could you repeat the bonds on his case?
Sure, they were 2,000, 1,000, 10,000, 2,000, 10,000.
Okay. 1, 2, 2, and 10.
I would like an attorney, Your Honor.
You can step. What'd you say?
He's asking for an attorney, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any money to hire one?
I should.
You should have money to hire one.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Well, then hire one. You may go where they direct you.
That one. All right. Next is Robert Bilal.
Good morning, Your Honor.
charged with, Mr. Polk, you're charged with domestic violence battery. There's currently no bond. I'm going to read the affidavit in this matter. I find probable cause for the charge based upon the affidavit. I'm going to set a bond of $5,000 cash or surety as a condition of pretrial release. If you're able to make this bond, you'll have no contact with the alleged victim, and you will not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition. Do you need the Public Defender's Office to represent you, Mr. Kalal?
Yes, sir.
Have any money to hire an attorney, sir?
No, sir.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Who's next?
Next is Delpensky Delp.
All right, Mr. Delp, you're charged with a violation of probation on a burglary of a dwelling. There's currently no bond. I'm going to review the information that I have. I find probable cause based upon the warrant issued in this matter, which is no bond. Do you need the Public Defender's Office to represent you, Mr. Delp?
Yes,
Do you have any money to hire an attorney, sir?
not at the moment.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you, sir. You may go where they direct you.
Cecil Douglas.
Mr. Douglas, you're charged with burglary with an assault or battery. There's currently no bond. I'm going to take a look at the affidavit. Okay, he's got that for. Okay. I'm going to take a look. Well, I see I've got a capias here, and
I was already out on bond.
yeah, but this is I guess this is
Holding.
or an old charge, right? All right. So no bond until first read. I'm going to take a look at the affidavit.
I got everything you asked for. Everything you've asked for. Everything's bonuses.
Do we have any kind of affidavit? Oh, we'll see if we might have it here. Hold on. Well, no, I'm talking about the affidavit for what I've got in front of me. Because what I've got is the,
I already paid it.
okay, right, that's all I've got. Is that it?
You know, yeah.
Is that it? Okay, thank you. Oh, I can't move it again.
Oh.
I'm sorry. All right, let's see. That's the affidavit. Okay, you go back up to the top. Let me look at the charges. That's not the right. I've got a burglary with assault or battery.
Now, this is an old case that's come through before.
But what I'm getting is I do not have the affidavit, which was behind all of
It
this.
should be at the very beginning, a showcase when he first came to the first appearances on July 7th.
Okay, and there was never anything, never an affidavit or anything.
Well, there would have been an affidavit at the very beginning,
And that's the affidavit I showed, but it's not.
July 6th affidavit.
Yeah.
The state has just decided apparently to change.
Charged
the
it
charge.
differently? Okay,
They've
all right.
redone the
All right,
charge.
I'm going to set I'm gonna set a bond of $20,000 cash or surety. Condition of pretrial release, if he's able to make the bond, he'll have no contact with the alleged victim. Not possessing weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition. All right, you need the public defender's office to represent you, sir?
Yeah, because I'm too poor for paying, getting out of jail every time. I mean, I just paid the bond and.
All right. All right, you have regional counsel in this matter. You may step to your left.
How do I do, what do I gotta do for the bond now?
Next is Jonathan Glover, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Glover, you are charged with driving with suspended or revoked license and possession of methamphetamine. Your bond on the driving with suspended license is $250, and the possession of drug paraphernalia $1,000, possession of methamphetamine $5,000. You're wanted for firearm by convicted felon out of Suwannee County. And you're also wanted for grand theft out of Suwannee County. There's no bond on those. I'm going to take a look at the information that I have. Teletype from Suwannee. Let's see, we got what we got today. Oh, here it is. Never mind, I'm sorry. I find probable cause for the charges. And so, do you need the public defender's office to represent you on the Polk County charges, sir?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you on the Polk County charges. And you may step where they tell you to, sir.
Next is Emmanuel Gonzalez.
Mr. Gonzalez, you're charged with tampering a witness, and there's no bond in domestic violence battery by strangulation. There's no bond. I'm going to, what's he pretrial for?
Case number 26, CF837.
And what is the case? What are the charges? Okay. All right. Sir, as I said, you're charged with tampering with a witness. I'll go back to the affidavit. I'm going to take a look at the affidavit. I find probable cause based upon the affidavit in this matter. You're also on pretrial for pretrial release for 26 CF 837 based on these new charges under the authority of Parker versus State and its reasoning and progeny. I'm going to revoke your pretrial release, and you'll have no bond on in the charges in that case. On the new case today, tampering with a witness, I'm going to set a bond of $5,000 cash surety. The domestic violence battery by strangulation, $10,000 cash surety. Both as conditions of pretrial release. If you're able to make those bonds, you'll have no contact with the alleged victim. He will not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you in this matter, Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney, sir?
No, sir.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
That's about my. Do you know what my next court day is?
Next is Bruce Hack.
There we go. Mr. Hack, you're charged with unlawful possession of personal ID of 4 or less persons, and also you've got a Lakeland City Code camping on public property. which I gather is municipal violation treated as a misdemeanor of the second degree. And I'm going to take a look at the affidavit. I find probable cause pursuant to the affidavit. I'm going to leave the bonds as they are, $1,000 and $250 respectively. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Mr. Hack?
Yes, sir.
You might need to hire an attorney, sir.
No, I don't.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
Zachary Hale.
And Mr. Hale, you're wanted out of Taylor County on a failing to appear on a driving with suspended or revoked license case. And let's see. I find probable cause. It looks like you got a $441 and no cent bond. So it looks like we're going to hold you until Taylor County comes to get you, or if you can make the $441, they'll either purge you or give you a court date in Taylor County. And so you can go where they direct you.
Amari Harrison.
Mr. Harrison, you're charged with discharging a firearm in public or residential property, possession of firearm by a adult person is adjudicated delinquent, and shooting missile into a dwelling, vehicle, or aircraft. There's no bond on any of these charges. I'm going to read the affidavit.
We checked for an updated affidavit, but we only have 2 charges on our affidavit.
Okay. I find probable cause for the discharging firearm and for the shooting missile into a dwelling. They don't have it charged as a possession of. They have the information in there that would lead you to believe that it's there, but they don't have it as a charge. I only see the 2 charges on the affidavit. I don't think they added one to the bottom here. So, so basically that can be charged, but at this point I don't find probable cause for the possession of weapon by a delinquent, adult delinquent. And certainly the state can come back and file a new affidavit, but that's, that affidavit doesn't have that charge in it.
So you're RORing him on that count?
I'll ROR him on that count. Count 1, I'm going to set a bond of $15,000 cash or surety, and for count 3 the same. Both as conditions of pre-trial release if he's able to make no contact with the alleged victim and will not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Mr. Harrison?
Yes, sir.
Any money to hire an attorney?
Ain't that's no more. Your a public defender would be good.
Okay, I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
Alec Harvey.
Mr. Harvey, you're charged as accessory after the fact to the third degree felony and resisting an officer without violence. There are currently no bond on either charge. I'm going to take a look at the affidavit here.
Hey, Rodriguez.
I'm going to set a bond of $5,000 on count one and a bond of $1,000 on count two as conditions of, well, no, I'm not going to ask conditions of pretrial release. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Any money to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
Provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you. Next
Charles
up,
Heath. Charles Heath.
You're charged with possession of cannabis not more than 20 grams. There's a $1,000 bond, resisting officer without violence, and possession of drug paraphernalia. All of those have $1,000 bonds. I'm going to review the affidavit in this matter. Find probable cause for the charges based upon the affidavit in this matter. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Mr. Heath?
Yes, sir.
Any money to hire an attorney, sir?
No, sir.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
Thank you.
Rob Tillman.
Mr. Hellman, you're charged with DUI. There's currently no bond. And I'm going to take a look at the affidavit. He's got a prior. What is that from? Well, never mind. He's got a prior. Take a look here. Find probable cause based upon the uniform traffic citation affidavit. I'm going to set a bond of $5,000 cash or surety as a condition of pretrial release. If you're able to make this bond, you will not possess or consume any alcohol in any fashion whatsoever. You will not go into any bars or places that serve alcohol as their primary purpose of business. You will be subject to random breathalyzers, and your analysis at the direction of your pretrial release officer. You will not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition of any kind. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you in this matter, Mr. Hellman?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney, sir?
No, sir.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You can go where they tell you, sir.
Michael Jackson.
Mr. Jackson, you're here on order regarding your pretrial release on a battery. It looks like a capias was issued in this matter, and no bond, and so you will, I guess, be taken in front of Judge Kaler for your next court date, but I find probable cause based upon that, and we're going to leave it at no bond. You may, do you already have public defender's office on this matter, sir?
Yeah, regional counsel.
You got no bond? You already got regional counsel. No, you don't have a bond. She said no bond, so you may go where they direct you.
What the fuck?
Robert Jackson.
Mr. Jackson, you're charged with possession of drug paraphernalia and possession of methamphetamine. There's currently no bond. I'm going to take a look at the, what's the out bond?
It is hard to say.
Hearing with all that.
Well, hold on, we'll get to that in a second.
The 5-day hearing was set.
Yes, ma'am. His 5-day hearing is set for July 28th at 8 a.m.
July 28th at 8 a.m. Does he know that?
I'm going to, Mr. Jackson, I'm reviewing the affidavit now.
It's on the order, so you'll see it.
From Michael Jackson?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, this is the last one that he's on probation for. No, this is what he's on bond for.
Trespass was what he was on bond.
He's on bond for trespass. Okay, this is the new affidavit.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to vote you then on this. Mr. Jackson, I find probable cause for the charges. I'm going to set a bond in count one, the possession of drug paraphernalia of $1,000, count two of $5,000. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney, sir?
No, sir.
I want to appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
Ron Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, you're charged with violation of probation on your sale of cocaine probation. There's no bond at this time. I find probable cause based upon the warrant issued by Judge Barr. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, sir.
Any money to hire an attorney, Mr. Johnson?
No, sir.
I'll provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you, sir, and you may step to your left.
To be,
Bro. What is it? Bro.
Matthew Krause.
Mr. Krause, you're charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. There's a $1,000 bond, and possession of methamphetamine. There's a $5,000 bond. I'm going to review the affidavit.
All right.
I find probable cause based upon the affidavit in this matter. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Mr. Krause?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney, sir?
No, sir.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you, sir. You may go where they direct you.
All right.
Raymond LeBron.
Mr. LeBron, you're charged with possession of cannabis. There's a $1,000 bond. I'm going to review the affidavit. You can say something, that you have a right to remain silent. I find probable cause based upon the affidavit, and you have a right to remain silent, but you're welcome to talk if you want to. It may not be a good idea. Did you want to say something?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to see if the court would consider ROR or pre-trial release or something like that, just based off the aspects of the crime.
Okay, I'm going to leave the bond at $1,000 cash or surety, and you need the public defender's office to represent you.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
I'll provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you. Next
Michael
up,
Mason.
Mr. Mason, you're charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. There's a $1,000 bond, and possession of methamphetamine. There's a $5,000 bond on that. I'm going to review the affidavit. I find probable cause based upon the affidavit in this matter, and I'm going to leave the bonds as they are. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Mr. Mason?
Yeah.
And do you have any money to hire anybody?
Only if you give me some. No, I ain't got none.
Okay, well, I'm not going to give you any, so I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you. It's nice talking to you. Next up,
This is Donald Iaseki.
Mr. Iaseki, or Piasecki, you're charged with driving with suspended or revoked license, a $250 bond, possession of drug paraphernalia, $1,000 bond, and possession of methamphetamine, $5,000 bond. And I'm going to take a look at the information that I have. I find probable cause based upon the affidavit in this matter. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Mr. Piasecki?
Yes, sir.
Any money to hire an attorney, sir?
No, sir.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
This is Roberto Quells.
Mr. Quiles, you are charged with possession of cannabis and possession of drug paraphernalia. There's $1,000 bond on each of those. I'm going to take a look at the affidavit. I find probable cause based upon the affidavit in this matter. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you in this matter, Mr. Quiles?
Please.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney, sir?
Not at all.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
I have a job, but
This one.
I don't know.
Austin Ramirez.
Mr. Ramirez, you're charged with possession of drug paraphernalia and possession of methamphetamine. The bonds are $1,000 and $5,000 respectively. I'm going to review the affidavit. I find probable cause based upon the affidavit in this matter. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Mr. Ramirez?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney, sir?
No.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
Ram Logan.
Mr. Ram Logan, you're charged with resisting an officer without violence, giving false ID to a law enforcement officer, 2 counts, and let's see, killing or injuring or possession of an alligator without authority. Let me take a look. I find probable cause.
I do have follow-up cause
Okay,
challenge.
which one?
Sanderson Public Defender's Office, not an alligator charge, but he's charged in the same incident with 2 different giving false names alligator charges, as well as a resisting without violence charge. This is one incident, I don't see how it was a break in time, but he did say his name was some other person's name twice, but there's also no allegation of any resisting without violence charge or another act for that, as far as all he allegedly gave was his name, a different name. So I don't see probable cause for the resisting without violence charge, since he's already charged with 2 counts of false Leo. And I would just ask for probable cause to be found just on the, or him to get a bond on just the one false name Leo.
All right, I'm gonna take a look at the affidavit. And I find probable cause for the injuring alligator or the possession of alligator based upon the caveats. And I'm gonna take a look at the affidavit for the other charges. All right, I find probable cause for all the charges. I understand your argument, ma'am. I think there is a break in time, and that's something certainly a jury can take a look at. And I think you can be charged with resisting and false ID at the same time. So I'm going to leave the bonds as they are. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Mr. Ramlogan?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you, and you may go where they direct you. Nicholas Reese. Mr. Reese, you're here on warrantless violation of probation arrest for possession of drug paraphernalia and possession of false name or ID to law enforcement officer and then let's see, possession of. What's the other charge? This possession, and doesn't say what. What is he on probation? Can you see what he's on probation for? Charge. What is it? Yeah, I can take a look at that. Charged against 110-4. So you're on probation for possession of meth, possession of drug paraphernalia, and giving false ID to law enforcement officer. I find probable cause for all those charges. There is no bond. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Any money to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
I'll provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may step to your left.
I just have one question.
Okay, you may or may not answer it. What is your question?
It's just when's my next court date? That's it.
Next is Chase Roberts.
August 10th.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Roberts, let's see. You're charged with warrantless violation of probation, battery on an elderly person, possession of drug paraphernalia, and possession of cannabis. I'm going to take a look at the information that I have. I find probable cause for the charges based upon the affidavits. The count 1 will remain no bond. Count 2 will be $1,000 cash assurity, and count Three will be $5,000 cash or surety. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, sir?
Yes, sir.
You money to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
I'll provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
Joshua Sanders.
Mr. Sanders, you're charged with driving with license suspended or revoked. There's currently a $250 bond on that, and I'm going to take a look at what I have in front of me. I find probable cause based upon the affidavit and uniform traffic citation. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney, sir?
No, sir.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
Rolando Sinal.
Mr. Sinal, you're charged with use or display of a firearm during a felony offense. There's currently no bond. Tampering with physical evidence, a $5,000 bond. Possession of drug paraphernalia, a $1,000 bond. And possession of cannabis greater than 20 grams, a $5,000 bond. I'm going to review the affidavit that I have. Find probable cause for the charges based upon the affidavit in this matter. I'm going to set a bond in count one of $10,000 cash or surety. The other bonds will remain the same. And do you need the public defender's office to represent you, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney, sir?
I don't have it, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may go where they direct you.
Next is Rodney Smith.
Mr. Smith, you're charged with possession of cannabis greater than, not more than 20 grams, excuse me, less than 20 grams. There's a $1,000 bond. Domestic violence battery, there's no bond. Tampering with a witness, no bond. And possession of drug paraphernalia, $1,000 bond. And I'm going to take a look at the information that I have, sir. Find probable cause based upon the affidavit in this matter. I'm going to set a bond in count two of $5,000 cash surety and count three and $5,000 cash surety as conditions of pretrial release, all of it. If you're able to make the bonds, you'll have no contact with the alleged victim, and you will not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition of any kind. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, sir?
No, sir.
Do you have any money to hire? Oh, you don't. Okay. All right, you can step to your left.
Zachariah Smith.
Mr. Smith, you're here because there's been an order on your pretrial release, and I guess there are maybe three different charges on the order, and probable cause based upon the capias issued pursuant to that order. And you have no bond in these charges, and he's got it in the coordinator. That's it.
That's his ex-court date, he already spoke.
Okay, you already have a public defender representing you, sir, so you may step to your left.
Dennis Stacy.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon. You're wanted out of Lake County on petty theft and on resisting a merchant. It says the bonds are $1,000 cash or surety. I'm looking at a teletype, and it looks like that is correct. Well, let's see, 1,000 resisting merchant, okay, 2,000 total, I guess. All right, so you can either pay the $2,000 bond, and you'll probably get a court date from Lake County, or we'll hold you till Lake County comes to get you, and you may step to your left.
So I can bond out already.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Thomas.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Tallman, you're charged with DUI. There's currently no bond or refusing to submit to a...
No, that's not me.
Not Tallman,
That's
it's
not-
Thomas,
Oh, yeah.
Antonio
Yeah, I
Thomas.
thought we'd already done Tallman. Yeah, that's my,
That's what,
that's my bad. Well, it might not be my bad, but I'm gonna take it. Thomas.
Yes, sir.
You're charged with violation of probation on your possession, meth, the use of possession of drug paraphernalia, driving with suspended revoked license, DV, false imprisonment, and domestic violence. I find probable cause based upon the warrant signed by Judge Harb. There's no bond. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Mr. Thomas?
Yes, sir.
Any money to hire an attorney, sir?
No, I do not.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may step to your left.
I just got one question. When is my next court date, Your Honor?
it's loading. 8:10.
8/10, August 10th.
Thank you, sir.
Julio Trevino.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. You're charged with domestic violence battery. There's currently no bond. I'm going to take a look at the affidavit that I have, Mr. Trevino.
We were unable to contact the victim.
I find probable cause based upon the affidavit in this matter. I'm going to set a bond of $5,000 cash or surety as a condition of pretrial release. If you're able to make this bond, you will have no contact with the alleged victim, and you will not possess any weapons, firearms, guns, or ammunition. Do you need the public defender's office to represent you, Mr. Trevino?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any money to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
All right, I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you, and you may step to your left.
Defender's office, I would ask for one time with law enforcement. Out of the house.
Yeah, I will put that in there too. You can have one time with law. Next up,
Next to Jimmy White.
Mr. White, you're charged with failing to appear or grand theft greater than $750 charge. There's no bond. At this time, I'm going to take a look at the information that I have. There's no bond, and this capias was issued by Judge Ramirez, and so we're going to hold you, this next court date is arraignment.
Yes, Judge.
All right. August 11th, your next court date, and you may step to your left.
Do you want a public defender, because I don't think he has an attorney.
Oh, do you have an attorney, sir?
No, sir, I do not. I would like a public defender. Yes, sir.
Do you have any money to hire an attorney?
No, sir, not at the moment.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you, sir, and you may step to your left.
I just have one thing.
Whitehead.
Can I just say one thing, please?
You can, but you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you, and your chances of persuading me to do something that I'm not going to do are not good. Go ahead.
No, I understand. The only thing that I wanted to say is that the only reason I didn't go to court, that it got sent to the wrong address, and my bondsman was never even notified either of me having court.
Okay, step to your left.
Next, Whitehead.
Whitehead, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Whitehead, you're charged with possession of methamphetamine. There's a $5,000 bond, and possession of drug paraphernalia. There's a $1,000 bond. I'm going to take a look at the affidavit. I find probable cause based upon the affidavit in this matter. Mr. Whitehead, do you need the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, sir.
You have any money to hire an attorney?
No, sir.
I'm going to provisionally appoint the public defender's office to represent you. You may step to your left. Is that it?
Yes, Judge.
That's it, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it, everybody.